Yep, it's that time of day again. Another G&B video illustrating the best utility in the game, the tar ball. But yet, why do you say that? Well, you little flappy piece of skin. It's because of the on-collision effect. Nobody wants to purchase something and wait for it to blow up. We want something instant, something devastating. So they gave us this. Now, this little unique piece of glass offers an on-collision effect, meaning throwing your 250 francs at an enemy will deal burn damage and break upon colliding with said enemy. Doing this with a bomber will burn the bomber and the barrel instead of having to use a projectile weapon to hit it with. Now, sure, it's easier to equip your primary as opposed to select this little bottle. What happens when you have a horde coming towards you? Do you choose A, your primary weapon, B, your melee weapon, or C, run away? It's neither of them, you idiots. What, you think the way to win a war is to use simplicity? Hell no, equip that tar bottle and become a pyromaniac. Okay, you've convinced me, it's good. But why should I spend 250 francs on a utility when I have a grenade? Well, so numbnuts the fourth. It's because you clearly play infantry a lot and don't even know that a utility exists. Otherwise, you won't have 12,000 hours on a single class. Sorry, got a little carried away there. Anyways, sure, 250 francs isn't the cheapest of items when it comes to having a utility to fall back on. As a matter of fact, it's the second most expensive utility, alongside the grenade, out of all the other utilities. And sure, you can spend the 250 francs on grenades, but this all comes down to timing. If you spend it on a grenade, you have to resort down to timing your throws and how you want to portray them. Whereas relying on the tar ball means you can throw your bottle at a horde of zombies and take most of them out. Sure, it hasn't got blast radius, but it has a burn radius, meaning when throwing this item, you'll be layering down a blanket of fire.
But yet, it doesn't even last for that long, and it takes too long to equip and throw away, so I could just use my knot gun and pew-pew my way to victory.
Okay, I'm glad that was taken care of. Yeah, you're right. The tar bottle is clearly just a piece of glass, whereas a grenade is full of gunpowder, so it's clearly much better in every aspect. Look, this bottle is personal preference. Equipping a grenade will more than likely get you killed because you have no clue which direction swing you want to go, and more than likely drop it at your feet and die. But if you mistakenly drop the tar bottle at your feet, you'll fall to the floor and burn, meaning you're gonna be alive but having to rely on your teammates to put out the fire. Now, if you've been living under a rock, then you wouldn't know about the uses of this item. It applies the same as a grenade. You have 3 of them, they refill in Endless and Roscoff, and that's it. That is the tar bottle. It isn't unique in any way, but it's the only item within the game that has a burn effect applied to enemies. Well, unless the enemies like walking into fire, that is. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next.